Hey guys, what's up? Ryan Necra here. And it's time for some drunk trivia.
Close your eyes and go to sleep. All the good times are yours to keep.
So while on vacation, I got a bunch of shot glasses, and I thought, why not break them all in at once? So the goal of this game is I'm going to be doing trivia on Salem, Massachusetts Witch Trials. And for every question I get wrong, I have to take a shot. Meaning, eventually all these shot glasses are going to be empty, or I'm going to run out of questions. Now, what am I drinking, you're asking? Well, I sit up in the kitchen and I've already had 4 shots, trying to test out a concoction that I came up with. And this is it. Let me make sure it still tastes good. It's been sitting down here for about 40 minutes without ice. Ooh, really good actually. It's still really strong. If you want a shorthand version, this whole cup right here, Captain Morgans Spiced Rum, Caramel Apple Vodka Pinnacle brand, and then the rest is Apple Cider. And I added a little bit of sugar and cinnamon spice to it. And then also down here on the table, I have a bag of cinnamon and sugar that I will be putting on a plate so I can rim the shot glasses. Okay, so this first quiz, I don't know how long it is, and I know some of these quizzes, the questions will overlap. But as I get drunker, I may forget the answers. Now, I just spent a whole week in Salem, and 2 years ago I spent a whole week in Salem. So I should know some of the history about the Salem Witch Trials. How many people were murdered as a result of the Salem Witch Trials? 2,000, 1,000, 40, or 20? I'm going with 20. How old was Giles Corey when he was pressed to death? Now I know he wasn't 29 and I know he wasn't 103, girl. I'm going with 74. I think there's only 10 questions and then it will tell me which ones I got right or wrong. I hope so, otherwise I'm going to go through not knowing what I got right or wrong. Which play written by Arthur Miller chronicles the Salem Witch Trials and has been made into a movie? Honors at Dawn, Listen My Children, Death of a Salesman, The Crucible. I'm going with The Crucible because that's not something we learned while we were there. I clicked something. Take it, bitch. Dorothy Good, who was the youngest person to be accused of witchcraft, was how old? I believe she was an infant, and if she was not an infant, she was about 4 years old. Those are the 2 choices I'm trying to pick from, so I'm going to go with 4 years old. I mean, they hung dogs though, so she probably was an infant, and I'm probably going to have to drink for that. But I remember learning about that. I just don't remember the exact age. To what prominent religion group did the majority of people in the Salem village belong during the time of the witch trials? They were all Catholics, I believe. Witchcraft was used as the explanation for a sickness that afflicted some of the village girls in Salem. Historians now believe that the girls' hallucinations may have been brought on by moldy bread. False. I heard it was something in the water. Who is the first person to be accused of witchcraft? I believe was Samuel Good. Okay, so how many people were murdered as a result of the Salem Witch Trials? Question 1, I got right. Question 2, were they burned at the stake? I got that one right because they weren't, they were hung. How old was Giles Corey? I got wrong, he was 81. So it's time for the first shot. First shot. Okay, The Crucible I was correct. Dorothy Good at 4 I was correct. What religion were they? I was wrong on. They were Puritans. I for some reason thought they were Catholics, my bad. Bottoms up. Well, I guess I was wrong on the moldy bread. I thought it was LSD in the water, not the moldy bread. Cheers. Who was the first man to be accused of witchcraft? John Proctor. I was wrong, so another shot. Shot 4 out of 10. Quiz 1 out of 3. In which year did the Salem Witch Trials take place? 1692, according to my shot glass. What event launched the Puritan Inquisition and sent officials hunting for witches in Salem? I'm going with a young girl pretended to be afflicted, having wild fits and convulsions. Correct. How did the court determine who is a witch? I don't think it's any of the ones above. Like, these answers are a little far-fetched. Incorrect. It doesn't even tell me what the answer is. Cheers. How many people were formally charged with witchcraft? I'm going with none of the above on this one. Wrong answer. And it's not even going to tell me the right one. I'm fine with that. Cheers. How many people were afflicted? 83? Wrong answer. I guess I saved the worst for last, so cheers. Where did the witchcraft outbreak originate? Now, I know it's between Salem Town and Salem Village. I want to say Salem Village, because Salem Town doesn't even matter my explanation. I'm correct. Thank God, not a shot. Who was the first afflicted girl? It was Abigail Williams. Thank God we're back on questions, I know. Nope. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I gotta do another shot. Austin. What were some of the causes of the Salem Witch Trials? All of the above. Superstitious, Salem politics, family squabbles. Who was the governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony during the Salem Witch Trials? Samuel C. Wall. Wrong answer. Cheers from Canada. Now, I know you motherfuckers were rooting for me to have to use this bitch. I wasn't rooting for a damn thing. And just as a penalty, if what I have in here does not fill this up to the 8-ounce line, I will go upstairs and make more and take another full one just for you. So I know you motherfuckers are rooting for me to have to use this. So let's hope I don't. How many convicted witches were hanged? 20. I got that one right. Okay, I see that there are still a lot more questions. I give up. Please, dear God, let this fill up. Y'all lucky I hate myself enough that I'm going to have to do another one of these because I made the promise. We are sitting at 7 ounces and I wanted to hit the 8-ounce line, so I'm literally 1 shot short. This is going to take a second. And then I gotta go make another fucking shot of this. If you would like to see more videos like this, let me know. It is filled this time, so cheers. This is going to take a few sips. Down to the 8-ounce mark. Let's see if we could get down to the 6-ounce mark. The recipe for my shots that I've been making tonight are down in the description if you'd like to see them. If you'd like to see some of the other type of shots that I make on my own free time, let me know, and maybe I'll put up some tutorials on some really cool shots that I make all the time. Try to get down another 2 ounces. Try to get it down to 2 ounces. I only had shots. So I am Ryan Necra, and I'll feel you later.